Now, here's the crazy part about it.
What's that?
A lot of states didn't actually verify that the person had the work permits. And in many cases, as we've heard, a lot of this anecdotal, but also through the investigation, is that a lot of those CDLs were issued fraudulently, and the DOT now knows it. And the problem is that we've eliminated the barriers to entry by basically saying, hey, we have this driver shortage, and that's the more pertinent problem. Then you end up getting a lot of low-quality truck drivers that are not experienced, that don't have the knowledge of the rules, or some of them can't read the language. And that's a problem when you're reading things like signs.
I agree.
There was a great video that's been popping up on social media of this truck driver who's Asian and couldn't speak English and couldn't even translate what a sign, when he was asked specifically by the highway patrol to actually talk about a sign. I felt a lot of empathy for the driver, not because I necessarily am endorsing the fact that you have someone who can't speak English, but this guy was trying and struggling to speak a language, but he had no business being in a truck.
Yes.
And I think that's a travesty, this is a safety issue. And so, but this all goes back to lowering the barriers to entry. And what's happened is we've lowered the barriers to entry so much that we've created an environment where anyone can become a truck driver, as long as they were willing to drive a truck. And you know who ends up paying for this is the American public, because it's a safety problem.
It is.
And then our industry ends up paying for it, because now you have drivers that are unsafe driving our roads that end up giving a bad rep for everybody.